And speaking of China, a GDP target in the country is sacrosanct. Once it is set, there is no looking back. The government has to deliver. Except 2020, China has set an annual GDP goal every year. It was to let the world know about its general view on the country. And since then, the government has always delivered on its target. The only exception was 1998. This was when China missed its GDP goal by 0.2%. There was an Asian financial crisis brewing. Exports were hit. But even this slight miss was enough to trigger an economic policy response. But over 23 years later, China is now going soft on its GDP goal. Chinese leaders say the 5.5% GDP growth is like a guidance. It is not a hard target. According to reports, top leaders say the target will not be used to evaluate performance. There will also be no penalty for failing to meet the target. So what this means is China is unlikely to meet its GDP target. Even the leaders admit that they say chances of achieving the goal are thin. On the 28th of July, the Chinese Politburo convened for a high-level meeting. It called for the best possible results for the economy, but there was no mention of the GDP target. The focus was on stabilizing the property markets. China's economy has taken a turn for the worse in 2022. The zero-COVID policy has hampered economic growth. Factories have switched back to the slow lane. There is a slump in the property market, and job cuts are still plaguing the economy. China's national GDP target was set in March at 5.5%. This was before the COVID-19 surge led to the lockdown of its main cities. Economists have since warned that achieving the 5.5% goal is not possible. They predict that the growth will be around 4%. If it happens, it will be a first for Beijing. It has never missed a GDP target by this margin ever in the past.